somebody pop all day. Hold up, somebody on their way. Hold
I
up, I
only
would've grown
need
all
10
day. Hold up,
to
somebody
stop the
can't
destruction
relate. Hold up,
of
stay
the
down
city.
with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, she wild, I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation. Yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place 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 up.
Praise Yahweh. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Should be on 10. All this time, you should be grabbing at 10 and pushing 10 out. Everybody should be talking about 10. Everybody should be talking about X. Everybody should be talking about that, which is considered to be a cross of the sun. You see the Black Panther movie, they running around doing the X on their chest. Then you got them talking about the X-Men and, Egyptians, they talk about the X too. Everybody talking about the X. Everybody talking about the X. The X is dealing with the cross. So, this class that we're about to deal with is going to deal with you. It's always about you. And everybody that's talking about it is just trying to catch up with what I am doing and what I am manifesting on this earth at this moment. The secret society, those who are behind the scenes that you don't know about, they are trying to keep up with what is being done. They're trying to hurry up and put out there. That's why you see the iPhone is out. It's the X. How do you jump straight from the iPhone 8, skip over the 9 and go straight to the X? How do you do that? How do you skip 9 and just go straight to X, to 10? Huh? It's a reason for all of that. Something is provoking all of that. Something is causing them to do all of this. Something is causing them to want to speak about all of this and make it for you to use in your everyday life, your daily life. See, they give you the phone, make you want to have your X, your iPhone X in your daily life, every day. Praise Yahweh. So we're going to start this class off with the scripture. And we're going to go to Matthew chapter 16, verse 24. Let's start this off like this. Matthew chapter 16, verse 24. I'm going to have my reader read this nice and loud for you so you can hear. And if you're reading it on the screen or if you're reading along, let's get it getting. Praise Yahweh. Matthew 16:24, read.
Then said Yahweh ben Yahweh unto his disciple, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me.
Look, Yahweh ben Yahweh said that if any man comes after him, that's very key. After him is some instructions that should be going on in someone's life that is being manifested. And if these instructions are not going on where you can see it happening, then they're not following the script. They're not following what is meant to be done. You already know that's the ones who are acting outside of the law. The ones who are acting outside of the order. Because he said, if any man what?
If any man will come after me.
Come after me.
Let him deny himself.
Let him first do what?
Deny himself.
He has to deny himself. So he won't be talking about himself because he already done denied himself. And then what he do?
And take up his cross.
Now he has to take something and it has to take it up. So it had to be down in order for him to take it up. It wasn't already up. He's now ordered to take something up. and it's considered to be a cross, and it's his cross or her cross.
And follow me.
And after you do all of that, you have to follow him. It's something that he did once he did all of that, and now it's on you to do it. So let's go and see what else he said. Let's go to Luke. Luke chapter 9, verse 23. Because he says something else. Read.
And he said to them all, if any man will come after me.
Now look at this. I want to point out the fact that in Matthew chapter 16, verse 24, he was just talking to his disciples. Now we get to Luke, we find out that he's talking to them all. Read.
If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily. And follow me.
So now here it is. Matthew told you that he said that you gotta follow him and you gotta take up your cross and everything. But see, Luke letting you know that he said you have to do it daily. It's not no once a week. It's not no once a month. It's not no once a year. You have to take this cross, your cross, up daily. You know in Deuteronomy where it say, I lift my hands, my yud to heaven and lift. See, you have to do something. Yeah, you got to do something. So now we go back. No, we ain't even gonna go back. Let's go to Luke chapter 14, verse 27. Because if you don't do this, that he's instructing you to do, he already said something else. He made another decree that if you do not do what you are instructed, in both of them scriptures that was just spoken, something is supposed to happen. Go ahead.
And whosoever doth not bear his cross.
Look, whosoever does not bear his cross.
And come after me cannot be my disciple.
He said you cannot be my disciple if you do not do this. If you don't do what? Say it again. If you don't do what? Luke chapter 14, verse 27, he said what?
And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple.
Okay, maybe that wasn't. Let's go back because you talking about taking up the cross and stuff. So he said, well, you talking about bearing the cross now. Okay, well, let's go to Matthew. Let's go to Matthew chapter 10, verse 38. We'll get back on point then, because bearing is too much for you. So we'll get back on that particular point in road. Let's go to Matthew chapter 10, verse 38. Read.
And he that taketh not his cross.
Okay, now we back to taking. If you don't take your cross,
and followeth after me, is not worthy of me.
You're not even worthy of him. So if you haven't followed these instructions, and you see somebody out doing a whole bunch of things and all of that, and they haven't followed these instructions, then you already know what road they trying to portray to you. It's the off road. It's not on road, it's the off road. That wrong way of traveling, that wrong path, that path in which is not to be done. Even your leader, if your leader is not instructing you to take up your cross and follow after the Son, is giving you the wrong information, that means the leader didn't even do it properly. Because I should hear or I should see you already, blowing out the water with everything that I'm already doing. It wouldn't have been no need for me to come as you and start portraying it the way, because you would already be doing it. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm in the flesh doing exactly what I'm doing. Because people do not love to follow instructions. They love to do it their own way. Yeah. They love to do it their own way. And not follow instructions. Yes, Yahweh. So we're gonna go to the definition real quick. Let's just look and see what is considered to be a cross. What is considered to be a cross? What's the noun of it? Dictionary.com.
Dictionary.com says cross. Noun. A structure consisting essentially of an upright and a transverse piece used to execute persons in ancient times.
Now that's talking about in ancient times, something was used to execute. Something was used to execute. Okay? So, if the son died on the cross for you and everything, he's obviously not telling you to die on the cross again. He died on the cross for your sins and stuff. That's what the scriptures be saying. Yeah. But if you look at these scriptures right here and him talking about the cross, this is before he was even put on the cross by Pilate. So why would he be talking about a cross and he wasn't even put on the cross yet? Okay. Cross.
Any object, figure, or mark resembling a cross as two intersecting lines.
Look, now we're talking about any object that intersect, that symbolizes a cross.
A mark resembling a cross.
A mark resembling a cross.
Usually an X.
Usually a what?
An X.
Now look at what it is. It don't tell you that it's a T. It don't tell you that it was that thing that they showed him hanging like this on a T. That's not an X. You look at an X and you tell me if an X look like a T. See, now, but we deal with this and we see that it took us right to where we needed to be. The X. And when we go into the X and we deal with the Roman numeral of X, and why do we need to deal with the Roman numeral? Because when you deal with the Greek, this is the New Testament. So the New Testament deals with the Greeks. And the Greeks are all of them are influenced by the Romans. All of them. I don't care who said what and who tried to teach you. They all influenced by the Romans. And this Bible is written in a certain way that it's meant to hide things from certain people. Hide. So that when those who try to be wise or try to be smart think they know what they're talking about, the real, true, awoke servants of the Creator will know that they're already a fool. All right? Now, X is what in the Roman numeral?
10.
It's 10. Do your research, study. Why do you think my song at the beginning was saying, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Why do you think the Black Panther is talking about the X in the movie? The X, the 10. The iPhone, the 10. Huh? Why do you think that it's 10 talked about through every religion and every different philosophy with greatness? 10, the 10. Are you on 10 yet? You need to be. Because in this next part, we're going to find out. See, the scriptures told you that the cross was about him being crucified and everything, and about him being hanged on the cross, even though the scripture said hang on a tree, but another part being hanged on the cross, we're going to find out in the continuation what the cross really is. And it's right in your scriptures. It's right in the word. And it told you what it was all this time. You just needed me to come and wake you up to it. You needed you to come and show you what it is, the cross, the X, the 10, and what this is all talking about. Praise Yahweh. See you in the continuation of Yud, the X, the 10. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet?